Hi everyone, this video is going to be about factorizing quadratics in the form of ax to the power of 2 plus bx plus c is equal to 0. A, which is coefficient of x to the power of 2, can't be equal to 0. If it's equal to 0, then this part here will be equal to 0, which means wouldn't exist, and then we won't have quadratic equation. So the first question that I'm gonna do is this one here, x to the power of 2 plus 5x plus 6. The first, we just have to have a look, what is the coefficient of x to the power of 2? So coefficient is the number in front. In this case, we are interested what is coefficient of x to the power of 2, and it's 1. So it's 1 here. So and if it's 1, this shouldn't be very hard to factorize. Pretty much what we're looking for is for two numbers. So when we multiply them, I'm gonna go like this, when we multiply them to give us 6, which is this one here, so plus 6, we always have to make sure that we have the same sign. And also those two numbers, when we add them up to give us positive 5, so which is this part here next to x. So two numbers, or we're looking for the factors of positive 6. You can list all if you want to, but you know, if you recognize which two are gonna give you 5 when you add them, then you don't have to list them all. Please remember, because we have positive 6 here, so we have positive 6 here, we can also have -1 and -6. Negative and negative, when we multiply them, is going to give us positive. And -2 and -3. In this case, I didn't have to list them all, but I'm just showing you so that you know if you need to list, you know, more than one, if it's not easy to spot two numbers, the factors of 6, when you add them together to give us plus 5. So now we're looking here. So we have 1 and 6. If we add them together, it's not going to give us 5. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go cross. So the next one, we have 2 and 3. 2 and 3 multiplied is 6. 2 and 3 pluses, when we put them together, is going to give us 5. It looks like we have two numbers that we need for factorization. So the next line is pretty much just this, okay? You have brackets, and you have x here, x there, and we have 2 and 3. Both are positive, plus 2 and plus 3. It doesn't matter in which order, so this could be written as x plus 3, x plus 2, doesn't make any difference. Please note that in here, between those two brackets, it's multiplication sign. So it's multiplication sign. So let's have a look at another question. So I'm gonna go one more with coefficient of x to the power of 2 being 1. So let's just go through that one. Let's pick one. So I'm gonna look for something. Let's have a look if there's something interesting. Okay, I think I just found one. I'm gonna use blue. X to the power of 2. Where is that? Yep. Take away x and take away 6. Okay, so what we have here, coefficient, number in front of x to the power of 2 is 1. So it's not there. We usually don't write that number 1. So I can just add it here. So yep. So it's 1. When it's 1, this shouldn't be hard to solve it. Now we're looking for the product of two numbers. or pretty much we're looking for the factors of -6. Okay, -6. Two numbers multiply to give us -6. So we have -1 and 6, we have +1 and -6, -2 and 3, +2 and -3. So there are few, but we do know that we have to choose one set that actually when you add them together, like addition, it's going to give us -1. So coefficient of x, this is -1, -1. Please remember the sign, -1. Let's have a look. -1 plus 6, I think it's 5. Okay, and I think you would agree with me. So that one, it's not -1. So the next one, we have 1 and plus minus 6. It is -5. So it's not that one either. So let's move to another one. -2 plus 3 is +1. Oh, no, we have -1. So that one is not good. Let's move on to next one. 2 plus minus -3 is -1. I think we have a winner. Is this one here? So, and now the next step, if you remember, we just need, you know, those brackets like this. And then we're just going to go x plus 2 because it's positive here. See, it's positive here. And the next one is going to be -3 because we need -3 is the answer. X take away -3. Okay, so this one would be when coefficient of x to the power of 2 is equal to 1. So I'm just going to put here when a is equal to 1. So let's move to the next one. Okay, I already have a question here, but I think I did this one here. So I'm just going to get rid of that. And let's have a look. Let's have a look at the question where the coefficient of x to the power of 2 is not equal to 1. Okay, I have one. 2x to the power of 2 plus 10x plus 8. Now it's a little bit different. So I'm going to put equal sign. So we have to say it's equal. In my opinion, we have to say. Now, what we're looking for, it's a little bit different. The coefficient of x to the power of 2 now is 2. So we're going to actually do this next. I'm just looking for the color. Yeah, let's go with blue. Going to use 2 and 8. They're both positive. And I'm going to multiply them. So 8 times 2 is 16. Pretty much now we're looking for the factors of 16. All numbers that we can multiply, like two numbers that we can multiply to give us 16. And you already know the drill. It could be 1, 16, -1, -16. And there are more. There's like 2 and 8, -2 and -8, and maybe there are a few more. There's 4s, yeah, 4 and 4. So, but I'm just going to have a look. I'm just going to put 4, 4, -4, -4. And now we have to find 2 when we add them together. This is the product. When we add them together to give us 10. So, let's use green. No. 2 and 8 added together is 10. Beautiful. We have those two numbers. But now, please be aware, it's a little bit different from what you have seen before. Okay? I'm trying to actually erase this. Okay. Yep. So, a little bit different. Let's choose yellow. It's a nice color. Equal to. I'm going to copy 2x to the power of 2. And now, I'm I'm gonna let's use red, okay? And now instead of 10x, I'm gonna replace this 10x with those two numbers that we picked. So 10, it's gonna be represented as 2x plus 8x, which is the same as 10x, okay? And then you're gonna copy down 8, what's left, okay, from the previous line. So this is here and this is there. So if you ask, does it make any difference which one we write first, 2x or 8x? No, it doesn't. You're gonna end up, you know, with the same answer, whatever you like, however you're gonna write them. So equal to, equal to, equal to. Now the next step, it would be, let's go with green color. We're looking at the first two terms first, and we're looking for the common factors. So we can see the common factors are the numbers or letters that are common for first term as well as second term. And we can see that 2 is common, okay? 2 is common, 1x and 1x is common, okay? So we're gonna take that out, 2x, and we open the brackets and we check what's left here. So we took 2 and one of the x's out, so 1x is left. So it's here, x, and then plus. We took 2 x's out, so what's left here? Often I hear nothing, but it's not nothing. Nothing is 0, so it is 1, okay? And you can check that. So it's 2x times x, it's 2x to the power of 2. 2x times 1 is 2x. So that's pretty good. Now, plus, now we're dealing with the second two terms, 8x and plus 8, and we're doing same or similar thing. So we're looking for the common factors. So 8 is common, okay? So 8 is common, some consistency with colors. 8 is common, take it in front of the brackets. So what's left here? X, x, and okay, x plus 1. Again, you can check. 8 times x is 8x, 8 times 1 is 8. Beautiful. Next line now is like this. We are looking here if those two terms, this one here and this one here, have anything in common. Looks like they do. This term has x plus 1 and this one here has x plus 1. So that is common. And because it's common, we can take it outside the brackets, x plus 1. Now, we open the new bracket and we look. So this is gone, it's taken out. What's left? 2x. Okay? This is gone out of the brackets. What's left? Plus 8. And this would be it. Please remember, here it's multiplication, but here, this part here, either you have to have plus or minus. So you can't have like nothing there. So you can't have this, okay? That would mean multiplication, but it's not. So we have to have plus. Okay, I think that's enough for this video. I don't want it to make it too long. I'm hoping it's gonna help with some of your questions, and thank you for listening. Bye.